Hello, Radio Junkies. I decided to record a series of videos looking at why different radio stations have delayed their announcements on the upcoming radio changes. If you look in the past, by now, a station like Gagasi FM would have announced its lineup, or we would know when the media briefing would be happening, because Gagasi FM goes all out when they are making changes. So what could be the reason Gagasi FM has not announced its lineup? I honestly don't know. But I do have suspicions, and I'm here to share my suspicions with you. I would like you to share your suspicions as well in the comment section. I'm Ntobeko Khuluse. Let's look at it. So I've got 3 reasons why Gagasi would have delayed its lineup. I'm speculating here. 1, it could be because this was my original strong view. I thought Gagasi won't be making a lot of changes. And that's the reason why they haven't made the announcement. But that view got not changed, but slightly weak now, because Gagasi, I read on Ilanga newspaper that Zisto won't be renewing her contracts, or has not renewed her contracts with Gagasi FM. Then that tells me that there are some changes coming on Gagasi FM if Zisto has not renewed her contracts. And then 3, it could be because there are some final touch-ups that they are doing. There are some final negotiations that they are doing. And some people probably have not accepted or signed their contracts. They're still hoping they'll sign their contracts. It could be a weekend people. It could be people that will be coming during the week. Those are the 3 reasons that I think could be causing a radio station to delay its announcement, because they are living it for the last minute. Really living it for the last minute. If you compare it with what has been happening in the past, it's an abnormal. It's not something that we would expect from Gagasi FM, as we wait to hear what will be happening. And when the big event that Gagasi usually has, when it unveils its new lineup. So what could the Gagasi new lineup look like? My original view was that there won't be much changes. I expected Felix Hlophe to come back with Mini Ntuli in the breakfast show, 9 to 12, umem Custody, that is Unjef Zwane, bengilindele ukuthi abuye naye, no changes. 12 to 3, abafana bahle, bengilindele ukuthi babuye. 3 to 6, I expected Zisto, Naves, as well as DJ Spay to come back. But we are here now. We've heard that, maybe let's start there. With the drive. So what changes could be happening there? I do think the Kings are coming back, in all honesty. I do think the Kings are coming back. I think they've been doing a decent job on that drive. I've enjoyed their drive. I thought they were going to be coming back with Zisto, but now we know that Zisto is not coming back. So who will replace Zisto? I have a suspicion. I think Lusanda Mngai will replace Zisto. I'll tell you why I think that. There were a couple of days, if not about 2 weeks, where Lusanda stood in for Zisto. And I think she did a brilliant job. So I think if maybe Gagasi management knew by then that Zisto won't be renewing her contract, they were testing out Lusanda Mngai to see how the connection would be between her and the boys. And I really think she did well. She's a great fit. And I suspect if there are changes, she might be the one that takes over, that fills Zisto's space on that drive. What do you think? Who do you think will be a best suited person to take over the void that would have been left by Zisto on the drive? Because I don't think Gagasi will leave the boys on their own, that is Spare Knaves. And my reasoning for that is because also on the 12 to 3 slots, there are 2 boys, which is Kaya and DJ Sonic. So mainly because of that, I don't think they will leave the 2 boys on their own. So who do you think will take over then that 3 to 6 slots? I would really love to know from you. Please go on to the comment section and tell me who you think will be joining Spare and Knaves, the Kings, on the drive with Gagasi FM. 12 to 3, I'm not expecting any changes personally, but Makosi Khoza said it's not working. When he was here on podcast radio and stuff, he said for him, the combination is not working. If he was the programs manager at Gagasi FM, he would remove Kaya and find him another show. If management agrees with Makosi Khoza, which lady do you think would be best suited to take over that slot? But personally, I honestly don't think Gagasi will be changing Kaya or Abafana Bahle. I think we will continue with DJ Sonic and Kaya Mtetwa there on the 12 to 3 slot. 9 to 12, like I said, Memo Custard, Njeb Zwane. I don't see Gagasi making any changes there. The show is beautiful, enjoying it. I think she's holding her own on that 9 to 12 slots. And that 9 to 12 slots has heavyweights on other radio stations, but Njeb Zwane is really holding her own. The show is classy, presentation is on point. You know, she gives you the best of radio. So I don't see Gagasi making any changes on that 9 to 12 slots. And then lastly, the breakfast show. Honestly, I really hope Felix and Minnie, they stay in that breakfast show because it's a beautiful breakfast show. One of the best breakfast shows in the country right now. And the issues that they had last year, you'd remember there were some issues between the two of them. I truly hope that they don't, negatively impact this breakfast show where now we are waking up when Gagasi FM makes its announcement and we are told that Felix and Minnie Ntuli won't be doing the breakfast show. I'd be heartbroken. And I'm sure I won't be the only one that would be heartbroken. And if that was to happen, who would do that breakfast show? I think Gagasi would go out and look for someone, to try and fill that void. But I don't even want to think of that. Because I love that breakfast show. So what are you expecting? What changes are you expecting on Gagasi FM? On weekends, I am expecting Snenene to join Gagasi FM officially as a presenter. My reasoning for that, Snenene recently kateloke bamba ngimzwile ebambe noSiphokuhle. So and you can tell that she's usengenile and she's doing a brilliant job. Even on Isgaxa on the weekend breakfast show, she's doing a fantastic job. So I am expecting Usnenene to join Gagasi FM officially as a radio presenter. Okay, so those are the changes that I'm expecting on Gagasi FM. Besides that, I don't know what else is going to happen there. But I'm also interested in knowing where Zisto is going. Because since she left Gagasi, she's going somewhere. And where's somewhere? It could be, we now know it can't be Ukhozi FM. It could be Vuma. But would you leave Gagasi FM for Vuma? I don't know. The jury is out on that. It could be East Coast Radio. So those are the 2 other main radio stations here in KZN, unless she'll be going out of the province. So I would really love to know your thoughts and your guesses on that as we wait for Gagasi FM to make its announcement. When are you expecting Gagasi FM to make its announcement? What changes are you expecting from Gagasi FM? Please go onto the comment section and share your thoughts. I would really, really love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Podcast Radio and Stuff. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Tell everybody that things are happening on Podcast Radio and Stuff. Thank you for watching.